Hi, there's quite a bit of crashing going on. Bitcoin is going down 4.8%, Ethereum is going down 5.5%. The altcoins are also going down pretty much to the same degree. What's going on? Is this likely going to turn around? That's the question of this video. And in order to answer this, we will of course look at technical analysis. We will look at back-tested indicators. And one of my favorite indicators is the 23 and 39-day moving average for Ethereum. So the day before yesterday, we came below those two moving averages, and now the negative long-term momentum, it prevails. Now, when can this potentially turn around? The next potential support could be at around 2,400 for Ethereum. So that's another drop of 8% roughly. I don't think there's a lot of support before that, before this can actually turn around. There is also this long-term upwards trend, right? And that's an additional support. So here we are looking at a drop to maybe 2,300 or so. Now, I'm personally risk off right now. I'm risk off since we crossed those moving averages just recently. That means I'm now focusing on generating yields via stablecoin farms on, for example, Phantom or on Avalanche. There's some quite interesting strategies, delta neutral farming. You might want to check out the related DeFi videos on this channel. But what I find interesting around this current scenario is that this dynamic seems to be pretty much across the board. So we've got the same thing playing out here in Bitcoin. We went below the 23-day moving average, which historically worked the best. We also still have more potential room to fall. Of course, we've got the 30K as a support. And with total 3, which measures the market cap of the altcoins, so that's the cryptocurrency market cap minus the market cap of Bitcoin, minus the market cap of Ethereum, we still have some way to go, right? It's unlikely that when Bitcoin and Ethereum goes down, that this support here can hold. And so what's the potential next drop? If we are very bearish, we could go down all the way to this level over here, right? A 33%, 32% loss. Doesn't have to happen, but very often when Bitcoin and Ethereum is coughing, the altcoins, they catch a cold. So there's an amplified movement happening for the alts versus the largest, the safest cryptocurrencies. Now, if you're wondering why I look at the 23 and 39-day moving average for Ethereum, feel free to check out the related Ethereum videos. This is simply a backtest, right? When you try to find out what moving average predicts the price the best. So you want to buy in whenever the price is above the moving average and sell whenever it's below, so that you're in the market whenever there's bullish momentum. When you've got such a strategy and you try to find out what's the best duration for the moving average, you find out 23 and 39 works best. Simply search for other videos here. Now here is the others dominance, or in other words, how important are the altcoins right now in the overall cryptocurrency landscape? And we can see we are still, historically speaking, comparatively high, right? We are not at a very low level. So one might argue maybe this was not the final shakeout. Maybe we can fall further. This is also what the long-term Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve tends to imply, right? Over the long term, Bitcoin always moved within this trend channel. This is a logarithmic chart. We had one short-term breakout during the Corona crash where we went below. But in the grand scheme of things, this is a pretty accurate model. And right now, we are below the middle value over here, but a drop to say 28K or so is easily possible. Before, during the Corona crash, we actually went 30% below that lower band. So the lower band was at 7.5K and we went all the way down to 5K. So if that would happen again, right now this lower band is at 28, we could potentially even go below 20K. So below the all-time high, or let's say the high of that rally in 2017. So that's definitely possible. We do have potentially some more downside. Nothing is certain in crypto, and especially right now, when you just look around, talk to your friends, talk to other people who's actually still talking about cryptocurrency. It seems like right now the attention on crypto is relatively low. And at the same time, there's a lot of risk, especially in the traditional markets, right? So technology stocks, they sell off. The S&P 500 sells off. There is quite a bit of correlation now between Bitcoin and risky assets. And so when there are no people talking about crypto, who's going to buy this dip? Bitcoin is mainly bought by new entrants. So when there's a market expansion happening, not necessarily by people that have been in the market for several months and several years, because you might want to get rather into altcoins. You might want to get something with a better risk to reward. But when you just start out with crypto, then Bitcoin is a good start. But right now, nobody is talking about crypto. Nobody wants to take on risk. And so I think it's not completely unlikely to see a continued bearish momentum, at least in the short term. Of course, we want to buy low and sell high, and right now we are comparatively low. But if you do buy this dip, which might not be an entirely bad idea, if you do buy this dip, still be at least mentally prepared to still digest another 50% drop. It could potentially happen. So if you buy now, at least keep enough dry powder on the side that you could buy further in case we do drop further, because there's a real possibility that this really happens. It did happen in the past, and so when it happened in the past, why can't it happen in the future again? I think that's completely reasonable. Now, if you're interested in what I currently do, where I currently get my yields from, how I generate returns despite the market going down, feel free to check out the Bitcoin Strategy Premium membership. The link here is in the video description. If you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe as well. I publish videos regularly. And last but not least, feel free to check out the Telegram channel. It's down here. It's 2 links. Would be great to see you become part of our community. See you next time. Bye-bye.